Okay, now we're going to pop in on Chad's class. We have Raphael, the next instructor. Everybody loves Raphael. He's going to be setting up.
This is yours.
An auction item. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you.
Okay, so we're all
I'll take care of those.
One more question on that kind of. Sure. Canvas, everyone's condition is they hold canvas. And then you go to you don't go to shows, but you go to a show and now you're showing wood. Do people accept that as much as they do with canvas?
matter of fact, I've had a better reception with my cradle birchwood panels because everybody sees, the canvas. They can gallery wrap. Oh, it looks like this. Oh, it does this. And then my first show here in Orlando, which was November of last year, 3 cradle birchwood panels in the technique that you guys are doing right now. First time showing here. And I'm like, nobody's gonna like my stuff. My pieces sold all 3 to one person in the first hour, and it was a 4-hour event. And other people had beautiful canvas pieces, beautiful. Theirs didn't sell the entire night. And it wasn't the subject matter, it was just people saw this. And then they realized, wait, that's hard wood. So if I was to drop something on it, am I really gonna break this as opposed to rip it? So they were like, oh my gosh, they were like, holy moly. And they loved it, and it was something different because when I did my sides, and that's when I used something like this, or even something like this, start thinking beyond just the pour. Start thinking about how do I up the game? And that's where embellishments come in. And the pieces that I did there, I actually took my sides and just used flat paint and painted out the sides in a color on one of them. Then I added a stripe in the middle in a coordinating color. And then I took a stripe right here in several colors and I overlapped them, and those were metallics and coordinating colors. And then when I did my sealing of it, I did my texture. So this was supposed to be a personal piece about me. And I started off with a journey, and everything was chronicled by the day that I knew this. And you saw the progression into where I started, my worst day, and where I was today. And I reflected that in everything. The sides, the brushwork, the pouring, and then my varnish. So it started off pristine and crystal clear. And then I made it crack in the second one, my worst day. And then as I'm getting better, there's some cracks, but other areas are starting to close in. And it was me playing around with varnish. And if you look out here on the sunset, if you go kind of walk around, you'll see streaks to where it looks like I have followed the paint. So I like texture, I like taking it up a notch, and that was what I did with that. So not only the cradle birchwood panel, but